In this video, I'm going to be guiding you through all of the Berserker challenges. These are the toughest challenges in God of War Ragnarok. I'll be showing you the location of all gravestones and giving you tips on how to beat the final one, King Hrolf Kraki. Welcome to another God of War Ragnarok video. In this video, I'm covering the Fit for a King Favour. This favour, it's unlocked during the main story. I forget which quest it is, but you're going to pick up an item that you can use on these gravestones, and they're going to spawn in some dead boss who's going to be really difficult. They're the Berserker bosses, and there's like 10 gravestones in total. You got to go through 1 to 9 in any order, and you'll fight 12 bosses across these 9 gravestones. Once you've defeated all of them and you've got their souls, the 10th gravestone that I just interacted with on screen, Upper King's Grave, will unlock for you for the final one. This challenge isn't easy. In fact, it's some of the toughest content in the game. How I advise to do this is just leave these gravestones sort of to last, go through the game, complete everything, 100% the game as much as you can, so you've got a very high level. You want to be pretty much as close to level 9 as you can, if not level 9 when you take on this final boss. You want some sort of good build on you as well to be able to take him on, because he is going to kill you very easily if you're not prepared. And it's not just a case of lowering the difficulty as well to the lowest difficulty setting. Even on the lowest difficulty setting, it's going to prove challenging. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over some tips for you and a build that I used for the tougher Berserker challenges. I did do this on the easiest setting as well because I'm not the best at this game and these challenges were really tough. So you can see how tough they are from the easiest difficulty setting. You are going to want to make sure, as I said, that you get yourself maxed out as possible all the way to level 9 for the later ones. Once I give you some tips and show you my build, I'm going to go through all the locations of the gravestones and show you my attempt at these bosses in full. Even if I die, you can see that, and you can see how the settings work to my advantage to then go and get the job done. You're going to want a resurrection stone. If you've not got one handy, just go to a shop, head over to the special items and buy one. There's 3 different ones. You've got a simple resurrection stone, a superior one, or a berserker one. I quite like having a lot of health when I get revived, so I would buy a superior one. However, I've already got a simple one on me, so I can't. That's the case for you. Just go out, go over to sell, and you'll be able to sell that stone so you can buy the better one. With that bought, just head into your settings and switch the difficulty to that of what you want. Like I said, this is the toughest endgame content. Even if you put it on Give Me Story, which is the easiest difficulty, it's still going to prove quite a challenge. So adjust the difficulty here, make things easier. And if we go back and head to accessibility, there's a setting in here, mini boss checkpoints. Make sure that's turned on, because if it is, if you do die, use your resurrection stone and die again, when you go to take the boss on again, you won't be fighting all of its health bar if you get it beyond halfway. It will have like a checkpoint on the health bar, which makes it really easier the next time round. With that said, you want to make yourself as strong as possible. You can see I'm level 9 there. You see all my stats in the top left corner. My strength is at 448. Defense is 441. I got some runic, I got vitality, luck, and a little bit of cooldown there. On the axe, what I've chose to use as the attachment is the grip of healing harmony. So when my permafrost skill gauge is fully charged, axe hits restore health, but incoming damage is increased. Then I'm using the light runic attack Wrath of the Frost Ancient, fully maxed out, and the heavy runic attack Breath of Former, fully maxed out. On my blades of chaos, the attachments I've got there is the pommels of brutal might. Stun grabbing an enemy R3 grants a gift of strength. The light runic attack I'm using here is Hade's Retribution, fully maxed out. And the heavy runic attack is Atlas Eruption, fully maxed out. And then for the spear, we've got the Battle Scarred Sorata as the attachment there. Again, stun grabbing an enemy R3 grants a Rage Burst. The light runic attack is the Mountain Splitter. Heavy runic attack is the Finger of Ruin, all fully maxed out. From a shield, I've gone with the Onslaught shield. I've been using that all the way. A shield fit for the safely advancing on enemies. It's very good for when you double tap L1. I really like it. And the attachment I'm using is Rond of Purification. This is going to become very handy, especially against the Berserker, because he's going to try and get poison and Biofrost on you and whatnot. So when Kratos is afflicted with Frost, Burn, Poison, or Bifrost, Shield Strike using double L1, it makes sure your Shield Strike, you hit the enemy, it's going to cleanse the status and deal that element damage to the enemy. Very, very good attachment to have, and I've got that fully maxed out. The Spartan Rage I'm using, I'm going for the Wrath because I like this one. You can use it multiple times, does a good amount of damage, and it only consumes a small chunk of your rage. I think it's like 3 or 4 times you can use it at this point with all of the Nornir chests we've collected. And then the Relic that I'm using, I was using the whole, I always use, to be fair, all the way through the Glaive of Dodder, where you throw 3 Bifrost chakrams that swerve into enemies. It's really good. What I put on for this encounter, or these encounters, is the Holder Project to get it as you enter endgame. I fully maxed that out, and that turned Murmur's Discomfort into a Bifrost Blast against nearby enemies. It do need to be close, but I thought that'd be pretty cool. Actually, L1 and Circle Attack. And then if we go over to Freya, I have set her up as well. Her sword is the Mordor Sword, and the runic summon that I've chosen is Steel Harmony, fully maxed out. And then moving across to the armor, my chest armor I'm using is Certus Scourge Cuirass because it comes with good strength and defense, and the Preemptive Strike, Kratos attacks that hit enemies during their attacks do bonus damage. I quite like how that works. And the other pieces that go with it, with the wrist armor and the waist armor, Kratos takes reduced damage and has increased stagger resistance during his basic attacks and skills. So it kind of works hand in hand. You get 40% from wearing both of those pieces on the waist and the wrist. And my amulet we've set up like this. We're using 3 of the Muspelheim ones. So this one here gives me 12 strength, 3 runic. I got 12 defense, 3 runic, and 3 runic, 12 vitality off that one. And what the 3-piece perk gives me here is a set bonus. It increases Kratos melee damage when the Permafrost, Immolation, or Maelstrom skills are fully charged based on the runic, which is quite high. I'm also using 3 of Helheim's ones. I got 12 strength, 3 vitality off that one, 9 defense, 4 vitality off that one, and 10 vitality off the first one there. And the set bonus for this increases Kratos melee damage when he is below 50% health based on the vitality, which is also quite high. So I'm just pumping more damage into this build as I lose health. And then the last 3 things that I've put on here is Regenerating Essence. It adds a small amount of constant health regeneration. The Greater Regeneration Essence one adds a greater amount of constant health regeneration. So I'm getting all that health regeneration. And I've got the Crest of Desperate Heroics. When Kratos' health drops to a critical level, grants a short invincible barrier buff to strength and health burst when complete. It is now time to show you all 10 gravestones. And I'm going to show you them in the order of power level that you're going to be facing. So we'll start with the Berserker challenge in Midgard. This boss is called Fraekni the Zealous, and the power level is 5, which means you're going to want to at least be at level 5 yourself to take this on.
Fraekni the Zealous! Guide me, my king!
This hilt. What is its connection to these spirits?
It's a symbol of their betrayal, their cruelty personified. The sooner we're done with it, the better.
If I can make peace with my blades.
I suppose you're right. If Skofnung rids the land of these bastards, I can stomach its presence a bit longer.
Svartalfheim Nidavellir Beach is next. Here you're going to find Hardrefill the Callous. He again is power level 5, which means you should aim for at least to be level 5 as well.
Hardrefill the Callous!
For the king! At all! Fall before me!
Good riddance, you feckless ball bag!
You knew this warrior.
Do me a favor, brother. You see any more of these ghostly berserker tossers, give them the same. You'll be doing the Nine Realms a favor.
Did these warriors wrong you at some point, Mimir? You're quite agitated, even for you.
No need to rehash ancient history if it's all the same to you.
Very well.
All the way to the north of Svartalfheim is Albrecht Island, and there's a Berserker Gravestone here, and the boss you're gonna find is a Beigadr the Feared. This is a power level 6 boss, so it's an increase in difficulty at this point. You want to make sure you match it.
Gather the fear!
For King Hrolf!
Gather the fear.
For King Hrolf! Your time! Eldingar Fraekni!
Shield broken.
I will always fight you!
Tell me more of this king.
He's not worth wasting my breath over. His Berserker champions even less so. Trash. The lot of them.
Why wait until now to speak of them?
Before, there was nothing to be done. And finding that hilt changed things.
Moving on to Vanaheim next, and this gravestone is at Pilgrim's Landing. It's another power level 6 boss as you take on Hvitserkr the Bold. Make sure it's daytime or this route will be blocked.
Hvitserkr the Bold.
Death to the enemies of labor! It's your end.
Behind you, brother!
This kingdom, Lara. You once lived there.
Before I shacked up with the Aesir, aye. Another of my spectacular failures.
In capturing these spirits, you seek redemption.
I just want to send these bloody monsters to hell where they belong. Wouldn't exactly call it redemption, but I know I'll feel better once it's over.
There's another power level increase now. We're heading to Alfheim, and in the Barrens, you're going to find this gravestone here, and there's going to be 3 Berserkers. There's Svipdagr, the Cold, and the Sisters of Illska. They're going to be power level 7, so make sure you're up to standard.
Under the cruel, Svipdagr the cold, and Hvitserkr the prideful. That's close to my neck stop. Left side, brother. throw. Dagger the cold and bitter the flame. Watch your left. Behind you! Look out! Watch out! One more to go.
Once we have defeated these berserkers, what then?
We pay the king a visit and give him more of the same.
We have seen this before. Revenge will not bring you peace.
Is it revenge if justice is served?
That is a question you must answer for yourself.
Sticking in Alfheim and still at power level 7, Hjalti the Stolid is up in the Forbidden Sands.
Hjalti the Stolid.
King will lead us to glory!
Reminded of our search for the Valkyries 2 winters ago.
I can see the similarities, aye.
There is one difference. With the Valkyries, you lacked spite.
Brother, I appreciate the sentiment. but you don't know the full tale.
I know how it feels to be wronged, and how it feels to achieve vengeance. I would hope to spare you the disappointment.
Aye.
The power level goes up again now for the next few Berserkers. It is now power level 8. So you are going to need to keep on grinding out your levels to get a higher level. And we're going back to Vanaheim. This one's going to be found in the sinkhole. And this time you're taking on Haklangr the Bearded.
What's wrong with the bearded?
Growth will rise again!
This king you spoke of,
He's not really a king. Just called himself one because he killed the previous king.
someone you knew.
Aldis. A kind man. A trusting man.
He trusted this usurper, this Hrolf.
No, Aldis trusted me. And, fool that I am, I trusted Hrolf.
So now you seek revenge. A dangerous path.
You're one to talk.
I am an authority on the subject. You would do well to listen.
Still on power level 8 now, but going all the way back to Svartalfheim. We need to go to the Jarn's Meader pit mines. You'll be taking on 2 Berserker Souls on this. There's Bodvar the Fierce and Starolfr the Troublesome. However, if you've not been back to this area since you were here in early game, there's no way back. You're going to have to backtrack all the way here. You've got to go through the Apple Core, through Severed Sands, and you got to start all the way at the Avanga Wetlands Mystic Gateway. So what I'll do now is fast travel to this gateway and just take you all the way back in case you've forgotten how to do it, and I'll show you exactly how to get to this gravestone.
Brother, you ever think of cooking meat? Brother, I had a...
Okay, I'll just say it. I'm getting a really terrible feeling from this place.
This was where we freed the imposter. Tyr.
Oh,
Odin took our noblest instincts and used them against us.
that's what he always does.
We will bear the weight of our mistakes, not with guilt, but with footsteps heavy with purpose. Come, we have work to do.
Telegram to be still. This looks familiar. We're back in the spiral section of the mine. Bodvar the Fierce, Starolfr the Troublesome.
Yes!
Right side, brother!
Watch your step! Run from my fight! Come here!
Behind you, look out!
Come on, Kratos, off your back. Bodvar the Fierce, Starolfr the Troublesome.
Behind you, look out!
Run from my fight!
Behind you, brother!
Run from my fight! I will right here! Get for me! Watch your step!
The nerve! Invoking Lyra after what they did.
Lyra. I've never heard of it.
It was a peaceful kingdom, full of artists and poets. But it fell to ruin long ago.
And these berserkers were responsible.
Them and their accursed king Hrolf. What little blood I have still boils at the thought.
Your former home, I assume.
Let's just take this victory and move on, eh?
There is no need to shoulder this burden on your own.
Admittedly, you're shouldering the brunt of the work here. Let me worry about the emotional burden.
The next gravestone and the final one before we can take on King Hrolf is in Niflheim, the Mistfields. It's still power level 8, and you'll be taking on Skjothendi the Unerring.
Protect yourself! Crossfire behind you!
Skjothendi the Unerring.
Your death will order my king!
Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Is this all you've got?
I felt that one, brother.
To the enemies of Lenin!
This was the last, was it not? Only the king remains.
Aye, and if you thought his berserkers were tough, well, I've been thinking about what you said, brother. Maybe it's time to let this go. Slurping up a dead man's soul with this old sword isn't gonna change the past.
It is good to hear you say that. But I plan to face him regardless.
What? After all your lecturing on vengeance and spite?
It is not wise to let a malevolent spirit wander Midgard. But I needed to know you wanted this for the right reasons.
Huh. Appreciate the sentiment, brother.
And with all of those gravestones complete, King Hrolf Kraki's gravestone will unlock at Midgard King's Grave. So fast travel here and go and take on the final Berserker challenge. This will be power level 9, and as instructed at the start of the video, you want to make sure you're as ready as you can be for this, because it's going to be a tough one.
King Hrolf's gravestone. It's reformed. Guess there's only one thing left to do. Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost. Incoming! Careful, brother. You're covered in Bifrost.
Look out!
Nasty hit. You all right, brother? Still not sure if that was justice or vengeance.
The two are not always at odds.
What do you intend to do with Skofnung now?
I intend to use it.
No! Don't you understand the legacy that thing carries? Not to mention the souls of evil berserkers.
I will use it for good.
That won't erase its history.
No. But the story of this sword is still being written.
And there you have it. That's all 10 Berserker Gravestones complete. And at that point, you get the Grave Mistake Trophy. And you complete the Favour Fit for a King. And what a great challenge that was. I do hope this video has been helpful. If it has been, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe. And now go and check out my other content down in the video description. I've got a ton of it. Until next time, thank you for watching this video. Stay safe and peace out.